There are some newspaper reports today about anxiety in defence, and the new Defence Secretary, John Healy, has conducted a review, and his land warfare conference statements highlight a significant shift in the UK's defence strategy, emphasising unity among the armed forces, addressing critical issues such as procurement inefficiencies, low morale, recruitment challenges. There are problems, but they can be addressed. Healy's insistence on ending inter-service rivalry and establishing a one defence principle underscores the need for a cohesive approach in an increasingly insecure world. And first of all, he thinks this united defence is important. Collaboration among the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, moving away from traditional rivalries to build a stronger, more integrated defence system. He acknowledges severe internal issues, including procurement waste, low morale, recruitment and retention crises, as well as the inadequate support of veterans, despite all the efforts in the past of Johnny Mercer. The Labour government plans a comprehensive review to assess the current state of the armed forces and set up a roadmap for achieving a defence spending target of 2.5% of GDP. The review aims to address the hollowed-out state of the forces and prioritise necessary reforms. The Defence Minister, Healy, reassures the country that there will be continued strong support for NATO, highlighting the enduring importance of the US-UK relationship within the alliance, despite potential political changes in the US. And this was something that he was saying in Washington. He went to Washington with the Prime Minister, and a proposal. He wants to appoint an armed forces Tsar, a proposal to improve the quality of life for service members and their families by addressing issues like poor accommodation, faulty equipment, support for the family of serving officers and soldiers. And the upcoming Conservative leadership race could influence future defence spending, with potential candidates like James Cleverly advocating for increased investment. But in the end, that's simply something for 5 years down the line. And pressure from within the chamber of the House of Commons may be interesting, but it's essentially academic. What happens with the Conservative Party now is a sideshow to the real issue of ensuring that the Ministry of Defence meets its objectives, meets its obligations, tidies up quite a lot of mess that's been left behind by a party that traditionally was committed to the armed forces. And I don't know whether it's part of a ruse or part of reality. I suspect the latter, to expose the mess left by the Conservatives. And the Army needs to recover, the Navy, the Air Force, they need to recover from the constant austerity and the constant chipping away at numbers at a time when we are facing global threats to our security. Overall, Healy, the new Defence Minister, looks as if he understands what's going on. He signals a proactive and comprehensive approach to revitalising the UK's defence, but his focus on unity is significant. Whether that will bring greater efficiency and greater coherence, greater cohesion to strategic planning to address the current and future challenges remains to be seen. But I like the idea of unity.